This isn't really a show. This is more like a mostly spontaneous. We should like go live.
It's a show liberation.
A show liberation. I love it. I realized this morning we talked about on our last episode that came out on the 16th, that was the third anniversary of the day we thought of bad crypto. And 2 days later, the show went live. So this is it today, Mr. Travis, right? 7/18/2020 marks the third anniversary or birth abration. That doesn't sound good.
I think that's the word. And if we could go back time 3 years ago, I would say buy Bitcoin.
If we go back in time 3 years ago, I did buy Bitcoin.
I think we were saying buy Bitcoin. If you'd have listened to us, you'd be pretty happy about it now, probably.
Yeah, well, I don't know that we said, because we're not financial advisors, we never actually said buy Bitcoin.
No, I've said stack sats. You want to stack sats?
You do want to stack sats. I think that's a good point. Let me make sure the streams are working.
Max Kaiser, he says it's stack sats.
He's not wrong.
Max Kaiser kind of sounds like Jay Leno. Do you notice that?
You think a little bit?
He's got a little bit of that New Yorker sort of Jay Leno in him. Sound like.
Do you think he likes cars also?
I don't know. I know he likes buying his Bitcoin at $1.
Who wouldn't like buying their Bitcoin at $1? Anyway, hey gang, thanks for joining us. We thought we would just go live here a little bit. We are watching the comments on YouTube and Theta. So if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, we won't see what you're posting right now. We will see after. But if you go to theta.tv/bad crypto, then we'll see your comments there. And if you go to YouTube, the Bad Crypto channel, you'll see that we're live there and can see your comments. So Thrift Shop Hustler says we're old. Yeah. Jordan's here. Jordan Fader says happy third birthday. Molin is here. The Star Crunch is here, and Blockless Monster. Get some blocks, Monster.
Yeah, get some damn blocks. Or are you out of blocks?
And on Theta,
this is sort of a celebration, in fact, of not only of, we don't really reminisce too much about the past because we're always forward thinking about what's coming next and what we're working on. But these last 3 years have been quite a journey, Mr. Joel Comm. We've done over 600 total episodes.
Wow.
Including the live.
How is that possible? We just released episode 427. I don't get it. Explain it.
We did all those crypto spotlights and then all those other little. All I know is in our Omni studio there are 602 clips in there. So we've done a lot of content creation. That's about 200 episodes or content clips per year, Mr. Joel Comm.
And that's not counting the Nifty Show, the Bad Boys of Tech, or EOS Voice News episodes.
That's true. So there's about another 25 episodes there, probably.
Yeah. And we still like each other mostly.
Yeah, it's not including the Castbox episodes that we did either.
That's right. So it was July 16th. Actually, I'm going to set the Wayback Machine a little earlier. And I'm going to go to let's say fall of 2016.
Okay.
Because you and I had met through our mutual friend Lori Ruff a few years prior to that. I think
back in 2013.
13, okay. And we knew each other. One time you were speaking at an event, and I came up afterwards and introduced myself in person. I think that's the first time we met in person. Is that right?
The first time we met in person was in someplace in Colorado at some bar. You, me, and Chris Pulley met.
Oh, that's right. And then I came and I saw you spoke somewhere, and I came up afterwards and said, "What's happening?" That
was at a Martech. That was at Martech in San Francisco.
That's right. And sometime during election season 2016, you and I discovered that we had a lot of the same thoughts about what was happening, and we just started messaging each other, on Facebook and just talking pretty regularly about what was going on. What do you think of this? Yeah. What do you think of that?
I remember like right after the election, sometime in December, I was just hearing everybody complaining about stuff. And I just basically took all of the knowledge that I had around WikiLeaks and Putin and John Podesta and all the stuff in the election and the passwords being hacked. Like John Podesta's email was hacked. That his password was password with an @ not too secure. And they said that it was the Russians who hacked it, but I'm pretty sure that my son could have hacked it. That's one of the first passwords that you try. So, you left your phone in a taxi cab and your phone was hacked. That's not necessarily Russians. But so I basically put all the knowledge that I'd had about it. And I said, look, we can scream and cry at the sun and screech loudly in the sky, or we could maybe have voter ID and have blockchain to vote on someday, or some solution around those. Let's quit bitching about problems and find solutions. Too many people will bitch and they just bitch blindly, and they have victimhood, but they don't actively seek realistic solutions. And so I wrote this article, and then a couple people reached out to me and said, this one dude reached out to me, Tom Siebert, and said, hey, you need to meet this other guy named Travis Garland. He's working on this thing. And this thing turned out to be Deep Sea. And Deep Sea was going to be sort of like a Reddit, Twitter hybrid kind of a thing, but decentralized. But then the CEO decided that they wanted to make it a video platform, like a decentralized YouTube. And then he changed his mind again, and it just ended up being nothing. But Joel and I, we were having this chat about, hey, look at this blockchain-y stuff. This is pretty interesting. And maybe we could find ways to work together. Maybe we could create a podcast to promote Deep Sea or whatever, potentially, or something. We were having those conversations.
I do remember those. And I finally went down the crypto rabbit hole. You went down a lot earlier than me. I just didn't get it. Once I got it, I really got it. I'm like, oh, damn, this is like 1995 all over again. Because, I was there. I built my first website back then. And I remember thinking when I first understood Bitcoin and mining and crypto that this is a revolution in the way that the web was a revolution. Only this is going to impact even more industries, I think, overall than the web has. And on July 16th, you said to me, when with a little winky face, when are we going to start the Joel and TW crypto show? And the moment you said it, it was like, boom, I just knew. And I immediately typed, I said, I'm calling you now, because I knew in that moment. I said, we'll do it. Let's do this.
I knew it was a great idea. I just planted that little seed. I said,
it's a great idea. And yeah. I don't know, I don't know why it took us so long, but everything in its timing, right?
We kept talking about crypto. We were having conversations every day about, oh, did you see this? Oh, check this out. Oh, look at Ant Shares. Did you see Ant Shares? Right. Which became Neo, which was like $2 at the time. And I think you were the first one to venture off of Coinbase, and you're like, okay, I'm going to try to get some of this Ant Shares. Right.
I figured out Kraken or one of the Poloniex. Those were like the earliest exchanges that I signed up for and figured out. And then we figured out how to do Ether, Ether Delta, right? The decentralized exchange. You want to go like down the rabbit hole without instructions, start messing with the decentralized exchanges 3 years ago. And we did that. And anyway, Travis said, let's put on a show. I said, yes, let's put on a show. And
I didn't mean put on 600 of them.
3 years later, here we are. But 2 days after, we said this, we had the first episode out, and that was July 18th, 2017. And we didn't know what we were doing. But if you go back, in fact, I'll share my screen here, because everything is actually on the YouTube archive right here in the bottom right corner. This is there's nothing to see. It's just our first episode. In fact, let me do this. Let's listen in on what we actually sounded like when we started this first show. Let's see. Let me rewind to begin. Just listen to a couple.
I think we uploaded those later on, didn't we?
I don't know, but this was the first episode.
Yeah, it says 200 2 years ago.
Let me hit share computer sound. Okay, so let's see what this sounded like the very first time we picked up.
Look, we uploaded that on the 21st.
Right. So really.
5.
Okay, so we had the countdown.
1, 2, ignition, liftoff.
Know who's bad. But the music hasn't changed.
We have a lot of that set up right from the get-go.
And it is the Bad Crypto Podcast. And I am Joel Com. I'm here along with, who are you?
I am Travis Wright. And this is a really bad podcast.
It's not just a bad podcast, it's the Bad Crypto Podcast, the show for people like myself and Travis who are trying to figure out this world of cryptocurrency, blockchain, Bitcoin, the future of digital payments. And really, this show was born out of a newfound passion that both Travis and I have for cryptocurrency. That's pretty funny. Like, we had picked out the sound effects, and what are you pledging allegiance to?
No, I'm doing the thing.
Oh, the Bill and Ted thing. Yeah.
There was some Photoshop mastery right from the beginning.
Yeah, there is. And I'm going to share the screen again just so you could see like the evolution of, so we started off, the next episode was what is Bitcoin? What is blockchain? What is Bitcoin mining? What is Bitcoin Cash? And this was our first guest we had was Michael. We did a Bad Crypto Extra with Michael Taggart of BitShares because
that wasn't even an official episode. That was like an extra.
Right. That was our first
That's what the problem was. Is we didn't all make them all episodes sequentially. Like we had these extras, and then we had the crypto spotlights, and then we had some other half episodes, and we had some songs and different things. And so, yeah, we definitely sort of we really should be episode 600 something.
This was the first event that we went to, the Nexus Earth in Aspen here in Colorado. We met Roger Ver, and it's the first time that it's where we interviewed Peter Schiff. It's where we met Max Kaiser the first time. There's actually a video interview back here if you guys want to see what we were talking about 3 years ago. It's where we met Patrick Byrne. And that was just the first of many events that you and I got invited to.
And that was really cool because I think I flew to Denver. I don't think I drove. I flew to Denver, and then we drove your Mustang up to Aspen.
That's right. We did. Oh, Travis, look at this. In December of 2017, CryptoKitties hit, and that was episode 59. That's when we got turned on really to NFTs. That's when we started getting excited about it.
That is true. Oh, and there's our first interview with Ronnie Moaz.
First of 7. Wow.
That has over 5,000 views out of that podcast. That was a good episode.
It's a lot of really
you know what ended up happening? What was interesting is that we got a lot of traction early on, and then YouTube decided they didn't like crypto channels, and so we were banned for about 18 months.
Right. And we didn't even bother. We didn't even bother trying to get back on until we met somebody that's like, oh, I can help you with that.
But look at these still though, like back in the day, we would have 1,000, 600, 1,500, 5,000 views. And then now, since we've gotten back on, it's some are getting more views than others, but you can tell YouTube, they like to censor crypto channels. They tune them down. So they get less views. I really think we should, at this point, if we hadn't lost our YouTube channel, we probably have 25, 30,000 subscribers, if not more.
Yeah.
We're closing in on 4,000 now, but whenever they shut you down for 18 months, it's kind of a bogus thing. We had 0 strikes against us, no problems, no complaints, and they just shut us down.
I'm just amazed that when I look at all of the people that we've interviewed, I remember talking in the beginning and saying, think of all the people, the fascinating movers and shakers that we're going to meet. And we said that back then. And then, we started interviewing Max Kaiser and Jed McCaleb and Roger Ver and Charlie.
It happened
Lee.
less than we thought, because I remember having that conversation with you, and we said, within 6 months, we're going to take the influence that we have from digital marketing and social media and live video and stuff that you've built and what I built, and we're going to transfer that over into crypto. Within 6 months, we'll have a lot of influence there. But within like 2-3 months, we were already interviewing amazing people, even shorter than that. So it's like, and when we started, there were very, very few cryptocurrency podcasts. There was a handful. Now there are just a handful of good ones.
Yeah. Well, we're fortunate we got in, in the beginning too. It's like we didn't know what the crypto markets were going to do when we started the show. We started the show right before everything started going crazy, and we watched. In fact, let me find the
well, we were watching it starting to go crazy because Bitcoin was under $2,000, maybe 1,500, and then it started doing its rise up to 2,500, and like, dude, this is crazy. This whole crypto thing is going to be fun to watch. I mean, once you understand blockchain, that's the trick, is to understand what blockchain is.
All right, so 2017, when we started the show, puts us right about here. Oh, that's 16. Sorry. Puts us right about here. Okay. Bitcoin at about
2,300, 2,500.
So
but look at that run up before that. So we've been chatting since December. We've been chatting since 2016 and watching Bitcoin.
Right. And then
by that time, it went from 600 to 2,500. That's gone up 4x.
Well, look at this from here to what?
Yeah, when we started the show, that's really when the crypto market took off, you guys. So you're welcome.
Here's what's really interesting. Look at the volume of Bitcoin transactions in 2017.
God, look at the big blip in 2018, like the big run up. Like, look at it now.
That's nothing compared to this.
Gosh, man, look at that. That just looks like we're just about ready for, it's almost like we're about ready for another big pop. It's almost got to pop soon.
You would think. I mean, certainly the interest is there like never before. And so along the way, you know, we've interviewed McAfee multiple times. We've had Brock on the show multiple times. And all of these people, they're just, you know, a direct message away. And that's why we were able to pull off Virtual Blockchain Week, you know, back in March when COVID lockdowns hit.
Yep. That's just one of the things that we've done. So our original goal was to sort of educate the masses about crypto and what it's not scary. It's not criminal based. There's some crime in there, but there's crime in a lot of industries. And we just kind of went through and said, here's what's going on. So, you know, we've launched Bad Crypto. Then last 2 Mays ago, I guess almost 2 years ago. Was it almost 2 years ago? I think it was 2019. May 2019 was when Bad Coin came out. We launched with the help of Marshall Long and his team, a 5 algorithm blockchain that is actually more powerful than most blockchains. It just doesn't have as much community because we can't be active participants in marketing and promoting it like we can with our blockchain heroes, right? But with Bad Coin's actually a phenomenal blockchain. I think it's the fairest blockchain out there, depending on how much power you have on your computer to be able to mine blocks effectively. Bad Coin does that. And it's an open source thing. Anybody can take it and do whatever they want with it. So it's just one of the things that we've done to sort of contribute to the overall growth of the blockchain space. That, you know, our show, Bad Coin. And then you mentioned that earlier this year, we decided to launch Virtual Blockchain Week, which had thousands and thousands and thousands of just unique visitors tuning in on this thing. We launched that from idea to the launch in less than 30 days.
And just about killed us all. Just about did us all in.
We were pretty grumpy.
Including our producer, who I actually dropped our producer an invite if she might drop in here a little bit and give us her perception. Who knows? She might quit. Come on live on our 3rd anniversary party and say, I'm done with you guys.
I just want to say this episode not sponsored by Milo's unsweetened tea, which is completely delicious. If you've not had Milo's unsweet tea in the green label at your grocery store, it is so delicious.
Check out the video that I discovered. This was put out. A fan created a parody of Welcome to the Jungle, and he put his own lyrics to it, and I put the music to a video. Enjoy this.
Welcome to Bad Crypto, badcryptopodcast.com. We're talking everything blockchain and the shit coins that you own. What news will get you wrecked? What coins are gonna moon? Just sit back and hold on, you'll get that Lambo soon. Bad Crypto Podcast. Check us out at badcryptopodcast.com.
Say bad!
That's still fun.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have people who are tuning into this right now. There was a show or actually a song that we created that we sang together in the same room called Bye Bye Bye. It's a parody of NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, but we're talking about you need to buy some crypto. Even though we're not financial advisors, we did advise during that song, which was pretty funny. We never did an active video for that. That would have been ridiculous.
We never did a video for it, but I think I remember seeing let's see here if I can find it. I won't play the whole thing. I'll just play enough to make.
Hey, Chris J. Snook. He was actually just on the screen there. Welcome. He popped into the YouTube.
Hey, Snook, what's happening? Snooky McSnuckleton.
Yeah, now we can finally act like 3-year-olds.
So he's one smart dude. Been a guest on the show multiple times. Oh, I found it. Oh my gosh.
He's actually my co-host. He's a co-author of Digital Sense, the book, the one book that I've written compared to the 15 books that you've written. I guess I've technically only written half a book. Oh my God. This cracks me up still.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Bye, 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 bye. Uh-oh, heard about Bitcoin tonight. I'm not sure if I got it right. Should I buy? Well, I just might. Hey, Coinbase, come on. I wanna make money. Maybe this could be for me. I guess we'll just have to see. Hope I can make some. I heard it on the Bad Crypto. I don't think they lie. I wanna see some profits, or should I buy? I wanna be left out no more. Oh my gosh! All right, make it stop. Make it stop.
That shit still just cracks me up, dude. And what's funny is like we used to just randomly put that into the Bad Crypto playlist on the podcast, like a new episode, and they'd be like, "What?" And then we'd add it to the end of other episodes. That's funny. We should reprise that troll.
Maybe when Bitcoin makes its next big move,
Yeah.
right? When we start mooning again.
They're expecting a podcast from Travis and Joel, and they get that in their ear holes instead.
I'm not sorry. I regret nothing.
You know, we did that after we came back from the Aspen event.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right after that Aspen event. Before I was going back to fly home, we were at your old place before you got your new place, and we recorded that in the room. And I remember you kept being like, "Get on tune, Travis. You're not in tune."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn it!" I had to do it multiple times until I finally got in tune.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, look at there. Our producer, Ms. Erin Sell, is joining us. Probably with Rufus.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Turning off over here.
I heard it on the Bad Crypto. I don't think they lie.
We try not to. Where's Rufus, show mascot?
Oh my gosh.
There he is.
Hey, she's wearing a Bad Crypto shirt too.
I am.
Oh, she's representing. Hi, Rufus.
Hello, everybody.
Stay bad.
Oh, it's Rufus the Doofus.
Aww.
Only when he does something stupid. That's when we call him Doofus. He's pretty smart though, aren't you?
Yeah.
He bought Bitcoin at $1.
Oh, very nice.
No, he did.
Dog is so cute.
That's
Very
not
friendly
true.
Doge.
Yes.
So, Aaron, we've been kind of going down memory lane here, talking about this journey we've been on. When did you officially join us as producer?
Well, producer, it would be almost 2 years ago.
But
Is
you
it
were doing
like August,
social
September?
for us first, right?
Yes. So I started doing social for you in like February
Of 2018.
of 2000. Yeah.
And then you started producing in like June or July of 2018.
August. I think it was August.
August. Yeah. So, and you're still here.
I know, crazy.
I mean, now that Travis has left, I can say he's a pain in the ass. Oh, never mind. He's back.
Oh, well, you better watch your mouth, young man, old man. All right. Good stuff. Well, as we like to say in the show business world, good
So
stuff.
I want to know, Aaron, working with doing all this stuff, what stands out to you as far as, people that we've had the opportunity to work with and places we've gotten to go? Because you went down the crypto rabbit hole. You didn't know. When I started doing the show and I told you about it, you're like, okay.
Well, so I heard you say when you first started, it was around 2,300.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I'm kicking myself now because I was doing your social and doing all the things, but I didn't officially buy. I think I bought right before like it went up. So like December, November 2018.
Was it around the time we sang Bye Bye Bye?
Probably. That's probably what made me buy.
We had to sing a song.
No, but I mean, you guys were talking about it for so long, and I knew, but didn't fully understand. And it took me a year or so before I actually got in.
I think that's the story of most people. It's like, oh, I heard about it, and then I was like, that's stupid. And then I thought about it, and I was like, nah. And then I heard about it again, and I was like, And then finally I bought some, and then it went down in price.
Right.
That sounds familiar. This is why we are not financial advisors.
Correct.
What's one of the fun things that's been going on with this is like, not only have we done the show, not only have we created our own blockchain, not only have we toured around the world and done, Bad Crypto Live, but we've also had the opportunity to advise some really amazing companies and work with some really amazing companies, one of which is Divi. And Divi, when we started working with them, we met them at World CryptoCon 1.0 in Vegas at the Aria. They got second place to a scam coin, actually, and like an exit scam. We didn't know they were an exit scam. The judges voted the other one the winner, but they got second place. But we really thought they were doing some great stuff. And at the time, their token was worth like a third of a penny.
Yeah.
And the other day, their token went up over 8 cents, right?
Yeah, it's about 5.5 right now, pulled back after a big run up. But I've still got my master node going, Travis. And usually twice a day, that master node will out there in the cloud in its own pull 540 Divi. That's $28 every time it pulls. So that master node's pulling in over $55 a day. Just cranking away, doing its thing. And if Divi goes up, then the value of those.
Dude, that's like $1,500 a month. That could almost pay like your mortgage or your rent or something.
Yeah.
If you have one of those things, it's pretty wild.
So I'm glad we got involved with them.
I don't know why I don't have a cool Bad Crypto background. Travis, can you make me one?
I made a bunch of them. You just don't know where they are.
No,
Yeah, they're hidden. I think if you go into the in the Blockchain Heroes folder, there's some cool stuff in the Dropbox.
Do I have access?
Not in the drive. In the if you don't, I'll make sure you have it right now.
I don't think I do.
So I wonder if anybody has any questions, either on YouTube or Theta. That's where we're following. Chris says happy birthday. Bit and Mortar says you're not financial advisors. Oh crap, I'm at the wrong spot. And Gaston says, I'm still holding crypto kitties I bought for my daughter after listening to your excitement about them. To be a financial advisor, you have to oath never to take any risk. Yeah, well,
I tell you, whenever crypto kitties came out, we knew they were something. We didn't think I thought that the crypto kitty aspect was silly, but the digital collectible aspect of it and the non-fungible token aspect of it was something that really sort of got a lot of people's heads thinking about what crypto kitties could be. And so crypto kitties was that entree into that sort of Friendster. Joel calls it the MySpace moment, but I think that it was that first entree into, this new world of NFTs. And then what Topps did with Garbage Pail Kids, that was that next level. And then, we had been thinking about doing some stuff around that. And that's where Blockchain Heroes sort of popped up. Joel, back in back in January or February, he sent me a message and he says, hey man, what about we do some stuff on OpenSea? We create something like maybe 10 of each blockchain buddies, and we just put them on OpenSea and see if people like them or whatever. And then I remember going, no, let's not call it buddies. I'm not a big fan of that. And then Virtual Blockchain Week happened. We placed that on the back burner. And that was actually before Topps had announced they were partnering with Garbage Pail Kids.
In fact, here's what's really funny about that. I went back to our Messenger discussions, because that's often we'll be on Messenger. Sometimes we'll text, but Usually it's Messenger. And I went back to see when did we come up with this idea, and I found the Blockchain Buddies discussion. And once I explained it to you and you got it, you were kind of, when we talked about making them tradable cards, you said this, and I quote, "Oh, kind of like Garbage Pail Kids." This was a week before Topps and GPK and Wax ever announced that they were doing Garbage Pail Kids. Travis just made this connection to something that he grew up with. And so you're a futurist, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually pulling it up. You know, when we were going through some stuff here. Let me see here. I'm actually going to go to the beginning of this. This was in late February where we're having this idea. And that's really where that sort of popped up. Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
We've said blockchain buddies and blockchain quite a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're all about buddies. Look what I found here. I logged into my my Crypto Kitties account, and here in my kitties for Bad Crypto Joel are these kitties that I named Bad Crypto Curious, Bad Crypto Travis Lost Kitty, Bad Crypto Monterey Jack. There's Bad Crypto Joel with the red and black, and Bad Crypto Buford. And
yeah, but look at that. That's number 71136. That's pretty early. You got 75.
This one's even earlier. Look, it's 43645.
Oh yeah. So listen to this. This is what it says. You message me. You go, I got the NFT. This was on February 28th of this year. You go, I got the NFT idea. It's something we discussed before, but it may take more sense now that we understand how NFT works. And I go, the NFT idea ?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? You're like, here's the idea, how we can do it, how we can do this on NFTs. Blockchain Buddies. We make trading cards with various crypto personalities, issue one golden card to the personality themselves, and then open up a sell of 100 each on OpenSea, maybe 10 personalities to start off with, Blockchain Buddies. And I go, so not just crypto personalities, like what else? Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, and I go, oh, this is good. Sort of like Garbage Pail Kids. And so that was 5 days before Topps announced their
was it 5 days before? That is funny as hell.
I go, blockchain. I go, oh, dude, we could sell the idea to Topps. Dude, that was literally the next thing I said was we could sell the idea to Topps, and then 5 days later, Topps does a deal with Wax.
That's hilarious. And then then we did Virtual Blockchain Week, which Aaron worked harder than anybody on. Just want to give full props. It just about killed her, and in doing so almost killed us. That was like that moment, Travis. Right? That was the most stressful time that we've had as a team. Like if anything was going to break up the Beatles, that conference would have done it.
Yeah, being involved in conferences is great. Being in charge of building the conference website and uploading all the updated shit all the time, every time there's new updates, is shitty. Hate that. Being part of somebody else's conference, way better. I love that.
Well, so then, we did Virtual Blockchain Week, and of course we're on lockdown. And after that, we all decompressed. And that's when I came back to you and I said, let's revisit this NFT idea, because we've been putting out commemorative NFTs for listeners of the show. You're designing these super cool NFTs that a bunch of people have in their Ethereum wallets. And I said, let's not do Blockchain Buddies. Let's elevate the people in the space who are doing really good stuff. And when I thought of that, I'm like, they're superheroes. Let's call them.
Well, that
heroes.
was it. But first I said we should do rock stars. They're blockchain rock stars. Mm-hmm. And that turned into blockchain heroes after we came up with the name of Rock Fierce.
Rock Fierce was the first name. Yeah. And then we auditioned. We were like, let's do this. Because this is how, when you're small, this organization is small. You're pretty much looking at the organization right here. I mean, we have we have other members of the team that are ancillary that help with ad sales, but in terms of the day to day, this is it. It's us three. And Travis doesn't even work every day.
It's true. Here it is on Saturday though, doing work. I finished all the backs finally to Blockchain Heroes.
We are working our asses off on this thing, but we are so excited. And those of you who are watching right now, who are supporting what we're doing, it just gives us more juice to create even more. I mean, we came up with something based on what we discussed in last Wednesday's Hero Report meeting. we're cranking it out, and we're going to have something amazing for you Wednesday in the next meeting, so that by the time Blockchain Heroes launches in August, we just want you to be so thrilled to open these packs and see these cards come busting out, because they are going to come busting out. Wait till you see the pack opening video. We'll show that to you on Wednesday too.
I'll say this, Mr. Joe Com, the way you've managed the artist and then also this motion graphics guy. What was that?
That's Aaron listening to something.
It won't shut off.
What are you watching? What is that?
I was trying to go get on Theta.
Oh,
And it, of course, started with an ad.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, the way that you've managed this motion graphics guy creating this video for our pack opening, I have tried out every single app that I've seen that possible that has these little pack openings. There's an app called Quid. There's the Tops apps. There's like 8 properties of Tops. Panini has a bunch of apps. Nope. And then they had this Garbage Pail Kids opening. No pack opening that I've seen is anywhere near as cool as the one that our dude Carlos is creating for our opening packs. I mean, it's spectacular. And when you consider these other companies have millions and millions of dollars, and we have, tens and tens of dollars, and the quality that we're putting out compared to the quality these big mega corporations are pulling out, it's crazy. It shows you how, when you're nimble and you don't have a whole lot of bureaucracy, and you have Upwork and you have Fiverr at your fingertips where you can just audition and hire people. There's no reason why you can't come up with an idea and it's not going to break your bank. It's like we've done this very sensibly, and it's so far so good.
Yeah, we just do stuff, right? We decide to do it. So after last, meeting, I thought on it that night, and then I came to you and I said, dude, I got it. And I'm not going to spill the beans right now. We'll spill the beans on Wednesday, but it's good. It's really good. He said, patting himself on the back.
Joel said, patting himself on the back.
Well, teamwork makes the dream work.
Real quick, Mr. Joel Com, just because I think that they're so colorful and beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Turn off your green screen for a second so we can really see them.
I'll turn off my green screen here.
Even though it's not green or a screen.
Okay, turn it off. I said turn it off. All right, there we go. Look at the colors on this thing.
Yeah, so that's a reflector.
So cool to actually see these things printed out. We're considering maybe doing some of those. I don't know if we will or not, but they sure are cool to. It's cool to see them in real print and actually hold them.
Real cards.
Boy, but look at this. I just compared the two. It's just it's so cool with that reflector. Could you imagine the shockwave on that or something?
Oh, that would be baller. What's that, Aaron?
I think we need a game for the heroes.
Well, we are talking to somebody about that. There's another project that's going to launch on Wax probably the week after us that's doing a game, and they're wanting to perhaps license our property for their game. It's a good idea.
I just want to say I love you all.
Oh, that's so sweet. Is that a new one?
Thank you for tuning in.
Did they put some new backgrounds on?
No, I just downloaded some cool shit from video blocks.
Nice.
Oh, I'm having a past life experience, you guys.
Are you regressing?
Ah! I went to the wrong place.
That needs the Elmo character, where he's like.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, so there we go, folks. That's been the journey of the 3 years for the most part. We've gone 600 episodes. We've created one blockchain. We've done one big old conference. We've advised, more than a dozen advisory clients. We've done all kinds of other fun stuff. Traveled all over the world. Now we're doing blockchain buddies. We've done 15 different.
We're not doing
NFTs
blockchain buddies
now for our friends.
There's no buddies. No buddies.
No buddies.
We're not doing blockchain buddies. We're doing blockchain heroes.
Oh yeah.
Get on brand, Mr. Travis, right?
That's my office.
Should we show off the NFT that we're making available to our listeners tomorrow?
Go for it.
I'm looking.
And if they're tuning into this one, they could maybe have a day early to claim it.
Yeah, I guess I could turn on the page. It's not live yet, so you won't be able to get it yet. But I can turn it on. Let me just find it.
Click the one
first.
that I uploaded to you. I think I updated the latest one to you in Messenger. Let me resend it.
Yeah, or just share the screen. Let me give you permission to Shareify. So, and while you're doing that, I'll just make the page live. So I'll do some administrative things. You guys are going to get the first shot at this NFT. Oh, you want to hear something else really cool? I have some.
Nah, I hate cool things.
I have some good news. Let me share my screen first, because for those of you that are following Blockchain Heroes and participated in the fan promotion for the founders card, they are officially dropping right now. If you earned them, then look in your wallet, because these are dropping into people's wallets as we speak.
Dropping them like it's hot.
Yeah. Oh, they're so beautiful too. They're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Good job, Mr. Travis Wright. Did you find
All right,
it?
I'll go ahead and share my screen here, I suppose.
Okay. Oh, that makes me so excited to see those dropping.
There it is.
Nice. All right, I'm going to publish the page. The form.
So notice I went ahead and made it 15 like you had suggested. And just as an extra homage, we had to throw the Doge in there.
I think you should change out the Doge and it should be Rufus now, since he's the mascot.
No, maybe for the next one.
Well, not for this. I mean,
this is for the 3 years, because this is an homage to how our artwork used to look when we started the show.
Yeah, we don't use him anymore, do we?
Not much. No, because our new artist never pulls them in anything.
I'm trying to pull up our website. Is our site down? There we go. All right, view page. I think the NFT page is live. So we're going to give you guys first opportunity to go and grab one of these if I can get it to load. And I'm going to set up a short link for it. Because why not? I mean, we're going to announce it on the episode tomorrow. And hopefully you'll go listen to the episode anyhow, because it's going to be really good. Let me just test the link, make sure it works. badco.in/happy. Oh, so the one I have here on the page, Travis, is the old one. Maybe you can go into the WordPress, and here, I'll show it to you. Because you
I just saw the one they're going to get is the one that I just updated.
Yeah, just if you'll go into the media here and swap it out and put in the new one.
It'll be similar to that, but different.
Similar to that.
I just didn't like how I had the celebratory thing underneath it. It looks stupid.
So this will end Wednesday.
This is also NFT 15, right?
Yep, this is our 15th NFT from.
Go down. It said 14.
Oh, well, maybe it's one of those. I don't know. I need to go back and look and see what our count is. It might be 15.
Well, you were saying that the one that we did for the NFT 2 for Blockchain Hero, since it went through Bad Crypto, that counted as number 14. So
what was the one we did before that?
13.
Okay, well then this is 15.
Yep.
So all right. So anyway, it says that
very few people have the whole set. I would say.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, because that first zero, actually this is number 15, but our first NFT was 000, which was a test one for Washington Elite, and I think only 10, 15 people got that first one.
Yeah, very limited. So I'm typing it into YouTube, badco.in/happy. Viper, Achilles Viper is like, yeah, got it. I'm typing it on Theta as well. And okay, so we're getting some questions. Let me see what he's asking here. Hang on.
Because Joel's happy.
Slay has a question. I don't see the question though.
See that?
I'm asking you questions. You guys are ignoring me. I don't see the question. Type it again. Yeah, is that the first one, Travis? The Elite?
Yep.
Nice. Show us some more, Aaron. What else you got in your wallet? What's in your wallet?
So Aaron, you're probably one of maybe 5 people that have every one of them.
Oh, there's the VBW one. Yeah.
I love that one.
That's cool. Now these are all on Ethereum. So people are move it a little bit because the lighting is.
Yeah, I don't know why it's there. We
Yeah,
go.
there you go. These are all on Ethereum, but this since we're launching Blockchain Heroes on Wax, and we love that there's no ridiculous gas fees on Wax, we're launching this one on Wax. So
Yeah, the gas fees are redonkulous now.
I guess Travis, I need to set up a bad crypto. Bless you.
North American Bitcoin.
Yeah, it was right after Miami that.
Yeah.
We start talking about blockchain.
You need to set up a bad. You need to set up a bad crypto name for Wax.
Wax account, so that we
Oh,
drop
Travis,
everything.
I like this one.
Yeah, make it be bad crypto because then we'll pop up near the top of the address in that filter.
Yeah, I like that too. Let's see.
That's funny. I actually the person that inspired that one right there, his card number 27. Zach had said his dislikes are EMPs. And I put dislikes, EMPs, and KC Chiefs. I loved adding the little extra inside jokes on some of those cards. It made me chuckle.
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul, that was awesome to have Ron Paul on.
Do you like the name, the account name Bad Crypto Pod?
Just Bad Crypto's fine.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, they have to be 12 characters when you create your account.
From NFT.
Well, how is that possible? Because you had one that was called Heroes.
Yeah, I didn't create that. Somebody who knows more than me created that. Somebody knows how to do it.
Okay, Bad Crypto Pod. I don't know. It's fine.
All right. Well, let me see if there's any further questions, Your Honor. I know somebody was wanting to ask something and I didn't see.
Oh, Gaston, he says he got 3 defenders and 1 creator. So now that gives you an opportunity to do some trades with somebody who got some other cards that you didn't get.
Oh, this is going to be so
That's
fun.
the whole reason why we didn't give you guys, if you got 5 cards, you didn't just automatically get the set. We wanted to randomize it so that way there's some intermingling within the community.
So fun. Well, Mr. Travis Wright, here's to the next 3 years and whatever it should lead to.
I'm reminded of the old cheer, the old toast. Here's to you. Here's to me. If we ever disagree, fuck you. Here's to me. I don't mean that, but I love that quote. It's funny.
Next episode comes out Sunday night, and it's our influencer show. We've got the boys from the Wild West Crypto Show. We've got Ashton Addison from the Crypto Coin Show. We've got Rice Crypto. What's her face? Oh my gosh.
Taryn Southern?
Taryn Southern, yeah.
She's awesome. Taryn. We love her.
Yeah.
Gosh, we did that so long ago. I can't even remember who all was.
Yeah. And hey, folks, if you guys need some additional cards, want to trade, maybe hit up Joel and I on Telegram, and if we can help you out, because we got ours are random also, so we don't know which ones we got. I don't know if we got a set, so maybe do some trading around.
Sounds good. All right, on the count of 3, we're going to give them all a stay bad. You guys ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Stay bad.